you know, with the newspapers and the internet, and just try to make sure I know what's going on in the game. And now the newspapers, you can even the night before you can go online and access the papers. But I like to read the.
Spare my cable.
This is Lee, and he's the technical guy, so he's getting ready too. But
not to run that.
But I like to read the quotes for the key plays in the game. Every game has one or two plays that are key plays. You know, where the major that could happen right in the first inning, or it might not happen until the ninth inning. But it could happen at any time. And sometimes I want to know what happened and what those players are saying about what happened. I'm hoping that the writers covering the game will ask those questions. Why did that happen? What was supposed to happen? Whatever. I like to read their quotes about it. So it gives me a little insight into what really happened. And then you're just trying to read all the news around baseball. It's a lot easier than it used to be because I guess you guys have grown up with the internet, but in the old days, when I lived back east, in Baltimore, for instance, we had two Baltimore papers. We had the Washington Post, we had the Philadelphia Inquirer, we had the New York Post, the New York Daily News, New York Times, the USA Today. And at the out-of-town newsstand, I could get all of those papers every day. So I get like 7, 8, 9 papers every morning and go through the baseball news. So I had a feel for what was going on, and now I get all that online. This ESPN.com has a guy named Buster Olney, and so he has a blog that he usually publishes every morning with links to all these stories from around baseball. So there's another one that's new to me called MLB Trade Rumors, and they've got stuff that they're updating all day long that people send on Twitters and whatever. So you just like to know what's going on all around the game because it always affects the Giants. You know, the Giants don't exist in a vacuum. The Giants are trying to beat out all these other teams to get to the World Series. So what they're doing and where they stand and who's hurt and who's healthy, who's hot, whatever, that's all relevant to the Giants situation. So that's why we give during the broadcast the out-of-town scores and all that news because it's all relevant to the Giants and the Giants fans. So anyway, the great thing is I really enjoy baseball, and so reading all that is something that I want to do. I mean, it's necessary, but at the same time I enjoy reading all that stuff. So it makes me sort of like a dull human being if I'm with people who aren't baseball fans, but because that's my general frame of reference. But,
So does anybody have a quick question before we let Jon get back to